Shalom, shalom. For the ones that's getting on now, you might be watching this later on. Shalom, shalom. Before I get started saying anything, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. And the Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit in the Paleo Hebrew. So like you family, I'm trying to get this thing to go. But double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Lord willing that they continue to endure and be sincere. And the mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing that they can continue to endure and be sincere. And shalom to the Akwat Yum that are believers in His faith and His truth. Lord willing that they can continue to pursue their lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that is not in the faith. So this got this lesson through the Spirit. Did my little daily reading, and the title of this lesson is "The 2/3 Are Degenerate." 2/3 are degenerate, right? And the first precept I'm gonna read is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 21 and 22. It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wily a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? For though thou wash thee with nectar and take thee much soap, yet thy iniquity is marked before me, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai power." And a degenerate is corrupt, of things unworthy, abase, have fallen in quality, or passed to an inferior state, which inferior means a low rank, right? And the 2/3 on this side are predestined to be unworthy, right? When you go to Romans, Lord willing, I'll be able to get into it. Lord willing. A lot of it I'm gonna just be talking because I'm driving. But the 2/3 are unworthy, right? To be of that number, right? They're unworthy. They're what is it called in Romans 9? That he has chosen some vessels for honor and some for dishonor. And the 2/3 was made for dishonor. They were made to go against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? They were made to go against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They were made to be of the world, right? So let's get this in Romans. Romans 3 and 23. It says, "For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High." Now, we got that because, just to clarify, all Israel came short of the glory of the Lord. All Israel have sinned. We're all filthy rags, right? But truly in the eyes of the Lord, the elect don't sin in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? They are predestined to come back to the Lord's grace. They're predestined to magnify the Lord. They're predestined to believe and use that spiritual sword, which is the word that Yahweh Shemel Shai have given us, right? The whole point is, you don't want to be a degenerate, a low rank. You don't want to be a degenerate as a corrupt seed. When we look at Cain and Abel, one is a righteous seed and one is a corrupted seed. You don't want to be a corrupted seed, right? Let's go back to Jeremiah 2 and 29, because that chapter is a beautiful chapter to read, right? This is Jeremiah 2 and 29, especially just going into history in general for the children of Israel. Going into the history in the Bible is a very good read, because you really get the foundation of how we became a corrupted vine. So this is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 29. Wherefore will ye plead with me? Ye all have transgressed against me, saith the Lord Yahweh. Right? We all have transgressed. Right? And it's only a few vessels that's made for honor. Right? That's actually actually gonna make it out of this thing, man. Right? Make it out of this hellhole. Right? Your main objective is to get salvation. If you don't got that on your schedule or your list, you know, just being honest, you're a damn delinquent, man. Like, I'm giving you a true, full-on statement, right? The objective is to get that crown, right? That's the objective, right? Getting your crown. What is it? Revelations 3. Let no man take your crown. You know, on this side, you got to fight nail. I forgot what's the saying. Somebody know. Foot and nail or something nail. You got to fight to get your crown. It's like a spiritual tug of war, right? Now that I'm at this red light, let's go to Romans, the 9th chapter. I think starting at 11, it says, when you go into NLT, it's on point. It says, actually, I'm gonna go to the blue letter. Let me go to the blue letter. Romans 9 and 11. I'm gonna read verse 11 in NLT. It says, but before they were born, before they had done any bad or good, she received a message from God. This shows that God chooses people according to his own purpose, right? So is the Lord's purpose if you're a vessel for honor or a vessel for dishonor. Again, the 2/3 was created to be degenerates, man. Literally. The 2/3 was created to be degenerates. You know? You gotta have a desire to be worthy in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Again, the 2/3 was literally made to be a degenerate. And that was all for the purpose of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Just like the more we read, just like Pharaoh, right? Just like the 3 times where the Lord had to kill a handful of Israelites, man. The earth swallowing them up, serpents, Israelites dying at war. Not only Caleb and Joshua was able to get in the land from Egypt, going all the way to the land of Israel. You don't want to be a degenerate, man. Somebody of a low rank, somebody that's unworthy, right? So reading verse 12 in the KJV, it says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. because this is the point it's going into. It says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. Now, just because the Lord chosen a vessel for honor and chosen another vessel for dishonor, it's not unrighteousness with them. Everything the Lord does is in righteous judgment. When it comes to the nations and when it comes to Israel as a whole, it's either you're a 2/3 degenerate or you're of the elect. When you get the inner linear or coordinates for elect, it goes into the best of his kind or the best of his class, right? You should be pursuing to be the best of his class. Again, verse 11, to his own purpose. It's only the Lord's purpose if you are of the elect. It's only the Lord's purpose if you pursue. If it's pursue to be of that number, the Lord have given us, right? The elect is not coming out the truth, right? And the 2/3 cannot fully be in this truth. Because you got some 2/3 that's claiming the truth. They got a light of godliness, but they truly don't believe in the power, right? You have some that play that role, right? They look like a light, but they truly don't believe, you know? And that, and again, you know, the brother Yarmayan, I think like 2-3 days ago, he was talking about this word, degenerate. And I was listening to him. I had my mind somewhere else, listening to a lesson. But I heard when he was going into degenerate, he was basically saying that's like the 2/3 of low rank. So when I woke up today, I wanted to finish Jeremiah 2. And when I got to like verse 20, I'm like, wait, hold on. It said a degenerate vine. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Yarmayan brought up this word, degenerate. And that I had to, you know, Spirit moved me to do a lesson on that. Because I know I don't want to be a degenerate. I don't want to be of a low rank. Shit, I'm already a low rank right now. These damn heathens, right? I can't make myself of that number, but I hope Yahweh Shemel Shai have mercy on me and allow me to be of his number, you know? Because this is the Lord's program. This is his story, you know? What is it? Mostly actors, most of us, I mean, most actors in movies and TV show want to get the main role, right? Not gonna lie, I want to be one of the main roles, which is literally I want to be I want to be one of the elect. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I want to be of the elect. I want to be one of the main characters in Yahweh Shemel Shai's movie, story, however you want to look at it. Right? So let's keep reading verse 15. It says, for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Right? The Lord is gonna have compassion for the righteous. Gotta let it sink in, man. Gotta let it sink in, man. Being in this flesh, a lot of us slip, go off. You know, sometimes it's a repetitive wickedness. Sometimes there's a little slip. You know, maybe it could be a little urge within the flesh. You know, but the elect is forever repentive. Right? They're always trying to repent because they know how filthy they are, right? Because we're filthy rags. Again, 2/3 are a degenerate. They are of a low rank. They are corrupt. They are unworthy. They're unworthy to get salvation on this side. Right? Verse 16. So then, it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. Right? It's really the Lord that show mercy. So another thing, you coming in this truth, it's not of you, baby. It's of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. It's the same on our character, how we move. right? Just using this as an example, not to blow nobody's head up. Like the brother Jeremiah, the role that he plays, the Lord chose him. He didn't choose me to play that role. Just like the other apostles, the Lord chose them to play that role. Not me, not him, not them, right? The Lord chose the prophets, the elder apostles, a great millstone, to play that role of an apostle. Just like your wife, right? However your wife may move, the Lord chose her to play that role, right? You might have some that's more diligent than others. So like I gotta turn this Wi-Fi off. You might have some that's more diligent than others, right? Might have a wife that's more submissive and quiet. You might have another one that runs her mouth, right? The Lord chose every last one of us for our own purpose. I mean, when we come into the realization, you want to be thankful, but every day you should be working on yourself. Now, if I'm in this truth and I am teaching, if I am doing my due diligence, that doesn't mean let me chill and take a break. I gotta ultimately, give thanks to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he could have chose somebody else. He could have gave me a different script, right? He could have put a different passion in my heart. He could have put that in somebody else, right? The Lord chose, had mercy on me. The biggest example of the Lord having mercy on you, especially talking to the men, is that you're teaching, right? Especially if you're teaching on a high level when it comes to prophecy, when you're able to get understanding at a rapid pace, right? To be guided through the scriptures. It's things that I don't know in the scriptures, right? That I'm able to search through my teachers and be able to be guided. The Lord showed mercy that I'm able to hear a lesson and get the sense of it right there and then. Sometimes I might have to do more search on different words or different precepts, right? But the Lord have chosen me to want to do that. That's a little example, even for you sisters, where you play your role. You might say that, man, I was always submissive, but when you line up with the scriptures, you was in a worldly sense, but you didn't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to fully play your role. Now that you're able to see it and able to find a way to correct it, that is all Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's an example for you to know the Lord has mercy on you. Our kids. I didn't have this when I was a kid. For my kids, I got 8. I'm proud of it. I got 8, man. The oldest is the daughter, and so on and so on. I'm proud of it. But the Lord chose them kids to be able to have parents that's seeking the Lord. The Lord chosen them. You could go outside. There's not a lot of kids that got parents that's teaching them this word or seeking Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's because they're degenerates, right? That's why our children have to be happy. Yahweh Shem Yahushai chose their parents to want to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai. What if I didn't seek? And the kids that I have now, guess what? I will be a degenerate. They will be a degenerate. Because they're not taught this word. Lord willing, the Lord would have used them to, seek him out, right? The Lord, again, is going to have mercy on whom he's going to have mercy on, right? Everybody is not chosen to be of that vessel to be called, man. Right? Everybody is not called, right, in this life, And that's all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right? Let's keep going. My damn map is acting funny. Now verse 17, it says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So just like ancient Pharaoh or the ancient Egyptians, the Lord is choosing Esau in this time, man. Esau is the modern day, sorry y'all, under the weather. Esau is the modern day Pharaoh. And the Lord is going to showcase his power through this modern day Pharaoh, just like of old. The Lord is going to do the same thing over and over again. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. He's going to do the same thing over again. But this time it's going to be great. And after this time, the children of Israel ain't going to never go into slavery. Forever and ever 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 and ever. You know? I don't know about you. I don't want to be in slavery no more. I don't want to be on the lower potentate. Right? I don't want to be the tail no more. I want to be the head. I want to be the head. Right? If Yahweh Shemel Shai will allow me. You know? Again, the Lord put every person in their rightful place. None of us put ourselves in that place. You know? Just because I'm able to go in the scriptures. I'm not over anybody, you know. I'm just a teacher, man. I'm a student. I'm a teacher of the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's it. You know. Yes, I'm a man. I'm definitely over women. I'm definitely over women. My position is definitely way different than women. But at the end of the day, I want the same thing that, you know, any true believer want, to be of that number and to be used for righteousness. You know, I want to be a vessel chosen to be honored. Like, what kind of fool want to be a vessel chosen for dishonor? You know, that's a dumbass mindset, man. Truly, through the Spirit, you want to desire to be of some use. Let's see if this van gonna let me through. Yeah. Right? You want to be of some use, right? You want to be of some use. Again, the whole point of this is all about, you know, the 2/3 being a degenerate. I gave you the definition of a degenerate. You know, Lord willing, you making your own diligence to not be a degenerate, somebody that's unworthy, you know. Now that I'm at my location, let's just finish this out. Salaki family, let's just finish this out, right? I really don't want to be a degenerate. I don't want my household to be a degenerate. You know, this is why we try so hard to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now, verse 18, it says, therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he harden, right? And the 2/3 is hardened because they're degenerate, right? And that helps. Literally, you having a heart and not getting this is because the Lord put that on your heart. That's your program. Verse 19, it says, thou wilt say unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who resisteth his will? Nay, but O man, who art thou to reply against God? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made us? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Right? The Yahweh Shem Shai is the potter molding the clay. He has control to give you what gang, right? To take away from you. It's all Yahweh Shem Shai, right? And again, it says one vessel unto honor and another vessel unto honor, right? The 2/3 is a degenerate. They were made to be destroyed on this side, right? Let me get this one just as an example. This is Jeremiah 18, verse 3 and 6. It says, then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrote a work on the wheels. And the vessel that he made of clay was mirrored in the hand of the potter. And he made it again, and he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Then the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith Yahweh? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Israel. So when we talk about the 2/3 and the elect, we were all in the hands of the Lord. So the Lord already predetermined that the elect was going to be made for honor, and that the 2/3 was made for dishonor, that they were going to be degenerates, man. Right? Let's get this one. I've been bringing this out for the past few days. Isaiah 46 and 10. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. It was the Lord's pleasure to make make vessels for honor and make vessels for dishonor. It was his pleasure. He had an enjoyment, and that was in order, right? He was always dealing with the elect from the beginning of time. There's nothing that we can do. Right, you want to pray that you're chosen to be a vessel for honor. Every day I want to be used for honor. Every day, if the Lord will allow me. Right? Let's read this one, right? Because it goes into one vessel unto honor. Hosea 8 and 8, it says, Israel was swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein it is no pleasure. Right? We're in the midst of nations, and Israel looked like a vessel of no pleasure, of no honor. Right? But in this time, it's an elect that is shining outside of their nation. Right? They look different. Yes, they look like fools. Yes, they look crazy. Right? But it's all for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? Again, our past life going into the Greek captivity, right? We look like a vessel of no pleasure. In the Roman captivity, we look like a vessel of no pleasure. But through the Spirit, the Lord was doing things. When it's a prophet in the midst of us, right? Like in the time we in now, having prophets now, the Lord is dealing with the elect right now. That's the example. You prophets, you true teachers that's diligent and sincere, you are that example that the Lord is dealing with the nation of Israel, talking about the elect. The Lord is dealing with the elect on this side, man. You supposed to take heed and use the Lord as much as you can through his prophets. Get as much understanding as you can and apply it in your life. The prophets is the sign the Lord is coming. The prophets is the sign that the books are open right now. You know, for the degenerates, they're not going to get this, right? For the degenerates, they're not going to get this, right? Let's get another one. Acts the 19th chapter, in verse 15, it says, but the Lord said unto me, go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, talking about Paul, to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. Now, that I just said that the prophets is that example that the Lord is dealing with us, really talking about the elect. Look how the Lord had Paul go up and teach the word, to be that chosen vessel for the Gentiles, right? To be that light, that beacon, right? That the Lord is dealing with the elect in that time, right? To prepare for this time. So now the Lord has the prophets in the midst of the Gentiles teaching the Israelites that have a Gentile mindset or a Gentile behavior, right? They're doing Christmas, they're doing all these holidays, but now the prophets is out. Everybody, your mom and dad, a lot of people is not going to cleave to this because they can't see the light. They don't believe that the prophets is the example of the time that we're in. The Lord said, go out to the highways and byways, right? If Yahushua was a light to us while he was on the earth, the elect is a light unto the children of Israel, man. They are an example of a savior. They are an example of a judge or technically a deliverer, man. Right? We're teaching of the coming of a Mashiach Yahushai. And it's not going to be pretty. But the degenerates are not caring. Right? Again, it doesn't matter what side you wake up on the bed. It doesn't matter how your weight feel, 235 pounds. It doesn't matter how much food you got in your house. It doesn't matter how much money you got. What matters is, are you the chosen vessel or are you a degenerate, a two-third, right? You could be walking as a two-third and think life is good. If you're not thinking of Yahweh Shema Shai, you are a freaking degenerate. You are a low level. You are yo. Not saying I am the elect. Lord willing, I am of the hopeful elect. I'm around people that don't speak about the Lord a lot. Not talking about my house, but around like going to work, being in the community, I be feeling like I'm around a whole bunch of degenerates, right? Unworthy, corrupt people, man. When if you're not thinking about the Lord all the days of your life, I don't look, even if I'm about to go play the game, even if I'm about to go give me a damn bagel, even if I'm about to go work 12 hours, I gotta have Yahweh Shema Shai on my mind. Again, this is a message. When my daughter, first daughter, she did a lesson and she was saying how you should be thinking of the Lord. Like all the things that he have done, like his power is impeccable. Now I'm listening to it, even though she a girl. I'm like, yo, that you actually talking. She talking that talk. You know, you gotta truly understand who we dealing with and who really dealing with us. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yah. Nobody can fuck with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. So it's either you on the left side, which the left side is the sinister side of the Lord, or you're on the right-hand side, right, which is under Hamashiach Yahushai. I mean, both sides is under Hamashiach Yahushai, but you want to be of the side that's made for honor, right? I'm going to get this last one, and I'm going to get in here. This is 2 Timothy 2, verse 20 and 21. It says, but in a great house, there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. Right? Again, therefore purge himself of these things, right? Purge himself from wood and earth. Purge yourself from things of this world. Purge yourself from things that's unprofitable so that you could be a vessel of honor, right? Only the elect, the ones that's sincere in this thing, the ones that's getting that little light bulb in the cartoon, the light bulb above their head, they're going to make changes, mortify the things of the flesh. You know, you have many examples, right? When you let go of things of the world, right? When you're opening your mind to the horizon of the feasts and the high holy days, what they consist of. When you're looking at the times and the signs, when you're looking for a prophet to break down prophecies and revelations, or second Esdras, or in the prophets, right? You're moving different when you're looking at the prophecies and like, oh, I got to get my faith in order. Oh, I got to get my spirit in order. The delinquents is not thinking that. I mean, not the delinquents. The degenerates is not thinking like that. They're not. Right? This is not a one-time thing. This is not, let me do it for a week. Let me do it for a month. This is either you in or you're out. You got to make up your damn choice. That word degenerate, that don't sound like a good name. You degenerate. I remember, I think in foster home, and when I was in foster care, they called one of my foster brothers a degenerate. And now, look at me now, hearing this again. Degenerate means unworthy or corrupt, or of a person of low rank. I don't want to be a low rank. I'm already a low rank being in this captivity, but he says, But thou art rich. I know thy I know. Actually, let me just get it. Let me not butcher it. Let me not butcher this verse. Revelations chapter, I believe it's 3 and 9. No, it's 2 and 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Jason. But I said Jason, of the synagogue of Satan. Now you got in Revelations 3 and 9 and 2 and 9, those are really talking about Israelites that say they are Jews and not. Romans 2 and 29, because they're not Jews inwardly. But this is this can go, this is what is it? This is a twofold. So this is really talking about Esau, that they call themselves Jews, but they are not, right? But the Lord knows that we are in poverty. He knows our works. He knows our tribulation, but we are rich. How are we rich? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is truly dealing with the house of Israel, right? So Lord willing, this was motivating, you know, to some of y'all. Most, Lord willing, it like probably put a little nerve or scare in you, right? You don't want to be a degenerate, right? And if you want to be a degenerate, stay the fuck away from me. If you're not pursuing yourself, if you're not using these videos to be edified, to grow in understanding, you might as well unsubscribe to my channel, right? Because this is what I mostly do on my channel. Teach, 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 teach. Go in the Bible as much as I can. You know, sometimes I'm flowing through the spirit, sometimes I'm writing it down because it's in my conscience, right? But you wanna be somebody that wanna grow, right? You wanna be somebody that wanna show that you fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. If you don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, or trying to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, my videos is not for you, right? Because over here, we trying to put more fear in ourselves by the words, the prophecies, the parables, the dark sayings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Because the Lord is gonna make a mighty entrance, a mighty deliverance in the time that we're in, you know. And I do not see and I do not believe that we got 1,000 years, right? But I know the Lord can do anything, right? So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect in the same spirit, Lord willing that you continue to endure and be sincere. Shalom to the Akbat Yom that I believe is in his faith and his truth. Lord willing you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent, virtuous wife. And with that, shalom, shalom.